Oh, all right, gamers, welcome back to IESF 14 World Esports Championship Bali 2022. Can I have your big round of applause, please, to all players? Applause, 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 applause. Wow, ooh, I love your spirit. And back again with me, Brenda Kwan, and today I will be the host for this whole match. And as we said, today we are going to see the next match, and I believe you cannot wait to see who will be the winner of this match. Are you? Yeah, of course, because I feel the same thing too. So, without any further ado, I would like to pass this session to our casters. There has El Adoge and also my bestie, Donna Visca. Are you ready? Of course. So, to the caster, please take it away.
Thank you so much, your amazing host for today, and welcome back to our caster desk with me, Donna Visca, as your shoutcaster, and alongside with my amazing partner, which is El Doge. Yay! We're gonna approaching the end game for Group A.
First of all,
what?
I'm jealous.
Why?
Brenda said you are her bestie, but I'm not.
Because you are not taking her to walk around the venue.
Oh.
That's why you want to be the bestie of Brenda. You need to go along walking around the venue with
So
her.
for about 2 days, you guys are walking around.
Not 2 years.
What? The event is only running for about a few days, and you already say 2 years.
We've met 2 years, and then we're walking around the venue for 2 days. Yeah.
Okay. So Donna,
Bestie.
before we are going to the game, can you explain what is in IESF beside the games?
Oh my God, there are a lot of things here,
yeah?
a lot of things to enjoy. But what I've enjoyed the most this past 2 days for our off days, especially for PUBG Mobile, is actually meeting the people itself. Yeah, meeting
And
the people.
driving around?
Because actually there are a lot of stages here, right?
Yeah.
5 stages in total, which is like air, water, fire,
And
ice, and air.
And
And
earth.
earth,
Because
yeah.
you start with air. Okay.
Short-term memory syndrome.
Short-term memory syndrome.
Yeah. 5 stages in total, and
Okay.
each stages represent each games, which is like a lot of games happening here. And also we have water stage, which is like kind of a multi-function kind of stage. Like you can use it for everything actually.
Is the water stage is the place we are chilling around yesterday?
Yeah,
near the
that's it,
beach.
near the beach. So, oh my God, the vibes is like so fun.
So
And
fun.
also every night you will get like a very different situation there. And last night we went for a karaoke night.
Karaoke night.
Yeah.
You know what? In IESF, this is a side story, okay? So, beside I met a lot of new esports people. I mean,
New and old.
I mean,
Yeah.
they already work a lot at esports, but I haven't met them in person. I also find out some skills different by what they do every day.
What kind of?
For example, my boss, Early Wijanarko.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
He was the DJ at water stage I've been on.
I'm so surprised. He's a business guy, you know.
Yeah.
Moving around, meet some new business guy also
Yeah.
coming from eSport. But suddenly he does the DJ thing,
Yeah.
and I'm so surprised.
And he's good at it.
Yeah, he's good at it. So yeah, oh my God, that's so amazing. I mean, for IESF. But
Yeah,
what's
right.
next is the last game for the Group A versus C. So Sunhawk, let's go enjoy.
Sanskoy and hockey.
Sanskui and hockey.
Still,
And
bring it here.
speaking of Sanskui,
Welcome, Sanskoy, to Bali!
welcome for you guys, the esport community for PUBG Mobile who want to take picture with Sanskui, the
Yeah.
new star, the best caster in the
The
world.
best caster in the world
Yeah.
from Indonesia.
You need to go to IESF.
Come in here to Marusaka as our venue because he is arrived at Bali for the first time, I believe.
Yeah, for the first time.
Yeah.
But
now.
you need to take a lot of pictures with him
Why though?
because it's his job.
Oh.
He do the content, right?
Oh yeah, right.
He does
right.
the content. But yeah, back to the game. Now with the flight path, actually good for all the players, but the zone,
Oh
oh my
my
god.
God. Yes. This is
Yes.
it. Bring it on, Sunhawk, as our last game of Group A versus C. This is what I've been waiting for.
Yeah, especially for the Group A, this is your last chance for today. Just get a lot of elimination. Just enjoy. Just close the day with an amazing performance. We'll see later, but back to the bootcamp. Brunei Darussalam, one of the team that known as the monster, one of the monster on this IESF PUBG Mobile, but suddenly, somehow, they're not in their best performance, but they want to change it all because the long shot coming with the QBZ, following up with UMP, but still not finished yet to knock one player from Sri Lanka down.
Oh, all right. So actually, kind of impressed with Piasau here. With that kind of war, he is down actually because he doesn't see that coming, I believe. The other angle from Sri Lanka, which actually the other player of Brunei has a backup on him. But in terms of their weapon and also their position as well, is not kind of ideal for Brunei itself to really take the game south. But I really like how the other player from Brunei popping up the smokes to really back up Piazza itself to really make him come back to the war.
I just want to criticize Brunei why there is no backup from him or from the team itself. But Yubi actually did the backup, but you already mentioned before, the positioning is not easy for Brunei. The movement from Piazza is too bold.
Yeah.
That's two of the main
Too
factor.
bold.
The third one is the scope. I think Brunei hasn't finished due to loot at the bootcamp area. They are still not on their well-prepared method of looting, but they are too aggressive. They won the elimination, but they failed to calculate there is another option. There's another position that can be used by Sri Lanka to turn the table on.
Yeah, I was about to say that I am impressed with why and how Piazza is actually like move that ball that you mentioned. I was about to say I'm impressed because it seems like he know what he's doing,
Yeah.
and it was about a win for him.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
unfortunately not. So yeah, I'm no longer impressed, but I feel sorry for him actually.
But I think this is a very good experience. It can be another materials coming for them because right now the most important one is going to the grand final, pass the play-ins and go to the grand final.
Exactly.
So if they already made the mistakes in the play-ins, they can fix it and play well at the grand final.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And that is actually the experience that the players or the countries or the teams in the grand final cannot really experience it, right?
Yeah, I totally
What?
agree with that. So
What caught your
I
attention?
just witnessed one what unusual thing.
Okay, coming from
Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Look at how far from all the players of this team.
the split.
Yeah,
you mean?
one of the
Oh.
players still at Paradise Resort. One just went out. One already go to the bootcamp area. It's too far. But I think they can do that because they already calculate with only 12 teams. They already know the behavior and the repositioning or even the rotation from the other team. They, what?
They knew
What is
exactly.
the English of Brani?
They
Brave. Yeah, they brave enough to move around like that. But the battle on the center of the circle is beginning between Pakistan and Libya, Donna.
All right, so here we go, and I believe
Oh.
Pakistan really need to be extra careful because the open field is real, and it giving them a pressure, and because of that, they need to lose one of their member, but it's gonna be like a 3 versus 3 situation between them and also Libya himself. But Libya still strong because the one man that's been missing for such a quite of time is here finally. But Pakistan managed to take one man down, but trade knock has been happening between them now. But Zeus trying to find a way in and try to find how to messing with Pakistan.
Yep, one of the players of Pakistan still to the front of game and shot again towards Zeus. Zeus already at the low HP, but Zeus I think already know where is the exact position of that player. Pakistan even only left with one player, and it is not easy for them. This is the first time Pakistan, after a very strong performance for about 5 games, they just wipe out easily. And you know, Donna,
Yeah.
what I learned from what Pakistan did, this is the downfall when you want to go to the central faster than the others. You are lack preparation.
Yeah.
Even one of the players still doesn't have any helmet. And for the battle, you do not have a proper scope. Even most of the players still using the, iron sight, not even red dot, no utilities. It's shown that Pakistan just want to center of the circle, guarding the compound, waiting for the others, do attack or the surprise when the other want to go to their compound. And sometimes the risk is too high.
Yeah.
And I think the best example is this game.
Yeah, it's too soon, right, for them to like really initiate a big of a war, and then they lost it. And actually, after 2 Sunhawk, including this that we've watched and we've cast El Doge, it
Yep.
always happened, right?
Yeah.
Previous time at Cow, where the
Brunei
and also
Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan, yeah, initiate a war between them, and they weren't really prepared for the war themselves, and also like they don't really have enough equipment, even helmet, and also vest, and it didn't went well for them actually. So yeah, even though it's Sandhawk, you need to be extra or fully ready if you really want to initiate a war. But
Yeah.
talking about Saudi Arabia though, because like we saw them moving, right? We saw the movement of them. I really like how, in the first place, we have a doubt about Saudi Arabia.
Especially
and
today,
then-
right?
Especially
Yeah.
today, the first 3 game,
Oh
because
my
like they
God.
only like securing 1 point in total.
Yeah.
But I really like how they show us that they have not done yet with this kind of game.
This is what the difference between casual player and player with experience. Even though they played not well for about 3 games, it's already half of the game for today,
Yeah.
for Group A, but he can still, or they can still bounce back. And that's what we need when it comes to competition. When
Yeah.
it comes to PUBG Mobile, I think the winning factor is different with MOBA. In MOBA, when your items are good and also your meta is good, you win the game. But when it comes to PUBG Mobile, especially Battle Royale, I think what is the winning factor is a combination between momentum and also preparation. Momentum and preparation.
Alongside with skill, of course.
Yeah, skill.
Yeah.
we can say in tournament, all the parties, all the teams are on the same level with of skills. But are they prepared? Are they
Yeah.
have the momentum?
Yeah.
Even in momentum itself, they are waiting or making it. Like what Jordan right now, they are waiting for the momentum at the sniper tower. But coming from players of Senegal, one already being taken down. The next one is it's so risky. It's only one way, and they're moving not as a unit, but one by one. Even right now, Senegal is just left with one player already. Player from Jordan do the backup, and right now I think a very hard situation. And Senegal just go to the lobby with a strong performance coming from Jordan.
El Doge.
Again, Jordan.
Ragnarok once against double DPS
Yeah.
coming back to back towards him, and he still won with UMP. Even
Oh
though
my God.
UMP is good for close combat, but double coming DBS is not that easy to counter on.
Again, it's only a one way in.
Yeah.
Why they move not as a unit, but one by one. It's, oh my God, that's just wrong coming from Senegal. I hope they can have another strategy for a better gameplay. Is
Yeah.
Senegal Group A or Group C?
Senegal is a group
C?
A.
A?
Yeah, A.
Oh no, so only one day left, right, for them.
Yeah.
For
only one.
another one break day, I hope they do the brainstorm well. They know where is the lack of their performance,
Yep.
and they need to fix it if they want to go to the grand final. But yeah, back again to the game. Another team I think performed quite up and down also, which is Maldives right now. They are quite bold moving with vehicle. They won't go inside the circle faster than the others, but predicted and spotted by Guatemala. But I think Guatemala do not want to shot right now. They are still having a good component. I think Guatemala still hopes for the circle shift towards their position.
Exactly. Exactly. All of the players hope so, actually. Yeah. I mean, like, why not? Why? Why not? And of course, we can see the other place is Ghana with 3 men remaining.
Okay.
Actually, they are nearby Sri Lanka, but both of the teams actually, from what I can see, is not on their peak performance yet. Both Ghana and also Sri Lanka. Wait, Sri Lanka is actually won the first match of the day, but after that, afterward, I don't really see the strong play coming from Sri Lanka anymore. But even though they got 1 man down from Ghana. I
Ghana,
believe.
yeah. If you guys follow my social media, which is Aldogin's Instagram,
Okay.
you can
I
follow
followed.
it. You follow it. You can follow it if
Of
you want.
course.
I think this is the thing that I discussed last night, Don. When it comes to a tournament, when you're already at the edge of the circle and you know the probability of the circle will shift not to you is huge or high, you really need to send at least one player to secure the spot.
Yeah.
That's one player do not
Have
do
to.
anything, do not have to do anything. He just need to go inside the circle, see the potential spot, and wait for the circle shifting, and like inviting the other teammates to go towards that place. Because if you always play as a unit, do a bold movement towards the enemy when the circle already shift, I think
The risk-
it's still the risk. It's still the bigger risk for you.
Yeah, the risk is higher
Yeah.
for you if you moving as a unit. So yeah, every strategy I feel like in PUBG Mobile is like plus minus.
Plus,
The-
minus, yeah.
plus minus. There's a plus point on that. And there's a minus point on
Oh,
that.
but sorry I
What?
interrupted you.
What?
But that is a fundamental strategy, which I already mentioned before. Because the condition is if it is shifting, you will not, you can't go anywhere else because
Actually.
you do not have an investment inside the circle. So that way, I really appreciate for those team already do that, already did that, because that's the other thing that can escalate, that can uplift your gameplay when it comes to the late game.
Yeah, exactly. Everything needs to have a fundamental,
Yup.
especially in the games like PUBG Mobile Battlegrounds.
Totally true.
Everything can happen in one game, in one single game. Every
Oh.
position is also need to be really working on, like Ghana does right now, because
Oh.
they need to move towards Bantai. Yeah, it's a smart move actually, but because Bantai
Oh.
is on the southeast area of the map itself, but they need to face another challenge. Not only about the cliff, but also the zone shift as well, because it shifted away from Bantai now.
And I think I have another critics for Ghana. I think they lack of map knowledge. I mean, like the place they stop the boat itself. It is even a hill or a pile of rocks
Yeah,
that they
a
can't
cliff.
climb. Yeah, they can't climb.
Actually, no way up there, right?
No way up there. Even though now it shifts again to the central part of the map near the Playins area, so they can still use their boat. But at the next game, if they have still chance or opportunity, I guess they need to study the map well. They need to know where's the exact location about their strategy. Of
But-
their strategy, sorry.
Okay, but if I think it through again with a different kind of perspective or point of view, maybe, just maybe, Ghana played so safe that they didn't want to
Yeah.
arrive at the coastal area or the beach because it's obviously so open
Yeah,
space.
yeah.
So maybe they just stop the boat down the cliff so they can continue their way towards the beach by swimming.
Yeah, but
maybe, just maybe.
You know, don't know why I bluntly say some kind like that, because I see the confusion. Confusion coming from Ghana players. I mean, like, they are swimming to the left, then they move to the right. They're going to the left again.
Trying to
Yeah, then they
climb
try
up the
to
hill.
climb up the hill or the pile of rocks, and it doesn't work. So yeah, just a critic coming from me, and I hope it can uplift the gameplay from Ghana.
All right, so yeah, why not to take any advice
Advice,
to really escalate your gameplay,
Why I need to
especially
say it, critics? I think I become
Junior.
friends too much with Junior, yeah. Because not all things critics, right? It can be advice.
advice. Yeah.
Junior, Junior, Junior.
Yeah, he giving us so
I really want to
much-
hear when he do the English cast, actually.
Yeah, I actually do as well. I really cannot wait to hear his critique.
Yeah.
Going international, so he can critique on or roast the other international teams as well. But back on the game, we are gonna see the approaching of the teams towards each other, because Maldives, as we can see, when they try to find their pathway into the zone, they need to face another challenge, which is two teams in front of them.
Oh my god. This is kind of unusual coming from Maldives back again. First of all, they did a very blunt movement with a crossing the bridge without any smokes, without any investment from behind. And right now, when it comes to the late game, three players already inside the circle, but one still on the backside, even quite far. Even though he has the buggy, I still do not know what is the purpose, but Toxin is there. But the fight is coming from Sri Lanka towards Ghana, and this is the problem for Ghana. They do not intend to ready to do the fight. But Maldives, what? Toxin is still outside of circle, and I think Toxin just gave the information, and the other team from above shooting towards the Sri Lanka. But again, it's not only about Toxin. It is Susti who already knew the position of Toxin, but Toxin lucky enough to get out from the shot coming from Susti.
As well as Hazen, lucky enough to get out of the war now, and they got time from Sri Lanka. They got time to revive Hazen, but all of the players from Sri Lanka really low in HP, but they still intended the war against Team Maldives now. Toxin become the front laner, or the front liner, I can say, from Maldives now, trying really hard to hold the players from Sri Lanka. Meanwhile, three of the teams from Maldives itself, the other teammates, is still there. They're
See?
still back there.
See, that's the unique coming from Maldives. But I think this movement, this particular movement, this unique one is based on calculation. Because like I mentioned a lot, especially at PMPL Indonesia, I say when it comes to Sanhok, you can still fight the blue zone up until the fourth circle. But after that, you need first aid. But saying the circle for the fifth one, it is a very strong performance, strong defense coming from Libya, because they already at the central, which is Playins, but not far from them. The team, the green team, I think it's Jordan or Egypt. I guess.
Libya
Egypt.
and Saudi.
Saudi?
Yeah, because
Saudi is blue, right?
yeah, Saudi is the northern, Egypt is the Paynan Egypt.
Yeah, Paynan Egypt, right?
Paynan. So they're gonna be like
Oh.
Egypt, Libya, and also Saudi Arabia. But
Yep,
before we see that, war will be building up between them. We're gonna see Azerbaijan with buggy, two players riding a buggy, and Guatemala really make a try to punish those players, but didn't make a cut here, because Jairo is actually the last man standing from Guatemala.
This is how vehicle already becomes a very good capital when it comes to Sanhok. Back then, when the tournament room can still use the aim assisting, when you inside the buggy, especially be the passenger, you will easily be taken down.
So easy.
Yeah, because it's so open. But right now, when the aim assist off, you can maximize, you can utilize the movement from buggy, which is quite fast enough to do the flank and make a surprise attack towards the enemy, like what Azerbaijan did. But what Azerbaijan lack of right now is still the same, Donna. They already knew they at the edge of the circle, but they haven't sent anyone inside the circle. And look at those Saudi players. They already make a fortress. Again, a good defense, like what we already saw earlier or the previous game to Ghana. And I think it's a very hard situation. It's a very tough one for Azerbaijan, Donna.
Yeah, talking about buggy, almost all of the players have won for now, to securing them towards the end of the game. Now the agility of buggy is
it
high.
shifts, Donna. It
Now-
shifts the
Oh,
zone.
the zone shifted away
Oh.
from Paynan, and that means It's gonna be like a big war happening around Painan as the center of the map itself. But Egypt lost their one man now by Libya. But Maldives, though, Maldives really want to try their luck here. They are gonna go towards the other compound or the other house to really secure in the elimination towards their enemy, because that is what they need to do to make their way into the zone safely.
If I'm Maldives right now, I will left Egypt behind, use my vehicle and go to the circle first, because after this there will be quite packed inside the circle. It's still 9 teams left. It's on the 6th circle, so I think Maldives has the same idea. They will use their buggy and go inside the circle, because the winning factor is still there for Maldives, especially Toxin already had MG3, one of the strongest weapon when it comes to close combat, 7.62. But we are moving around. Azerbaijan do not want to contest from Saudi Arabia. I think they know there is team who already do the gatekeep on the top of the hill, so they are circling around, fight at the edge of the circle, and Brunei Darussalam are already being knocked down, but the trade is happened. One more from Brunei, which is Chewy through the nade, but Baku only hit by the splash damage. And look at Saudi again, the master of third party right now joined, even already knocked down one player from Azerbaijan.
And they collected 5 elimination points already. And the other teams are Jordan being eliminated. That means Painan now kinda safe for the other player of the other teams as well. But we're gonna focusing on to the third 3-way showdown between Saudi Arabia, Brunei, and also Azerbaijan. But Saudi Arabia is on top of the world now.
Oh my god, with the DBS, but it's too loud. Sorry, S12K, but it's too loud. Even the Saudi just wiping out the last man standing from the other team who just whapped player from Maldives, which is Libya. So, no, not Libya. What team before? Azerbaijan. So yeah, Libya. They just went out from Painan. Even Sri Lanka is quite unique because they are just left with only 3 players starting from the beginning. But right now, they can be on the top 3 as well, like Saudi and also Libya. And I think Saudi just say that enough is enough. We already gave you the chance, but we are back on track. Even the first team with 200 points right now can getting more points.
You know what, Eldoge?
What is that?
It's not only about Saudi.
Is about what?
All of the 3 teams is coming from Group A. Back
Yo,
again.
my
The
God.
comeback of Group A is happening now. Libya, Saudi Arabia are also Sri Lanka, with Saudi Arabia being the most dominant team here. They are on top of the world, on top of the hill, locking down the players from Libya. And I think Libya is gonna be having a huge challenge them, and they cannot really challenge Saudi Arabia because they out of the game.
But Sri Lanka right now on the good side because they have more manpower. Oh no, the threat already happened. So 2-on-2 situation right now. But Sri Lanka coming from the lower ground, they're not in a good situation. Even Saudi still got the zone. One of the knockdown player, I think, still can give the information. As Ketone already knew what is the one player from Sri Lanka, low HP right there, not knocked down first, but it's a wrong movement. He's still going to the left, which is lot of open field. As Ketone want to finish this, and that's the Penguin. You are not belong to here, Penguin. You need to go to the Vikendi, but revive first coming from Saudi Arabia. And I think this will be 100% chicken dinner for Saudi Arabia because Doom is left alone. Even look at one player from Saudi. This is the quality. When it comes to the late game, you are not stacking around, but do the flag, and this is the shot, and that's it. Saudi Arabia with another winner, chicken dinner. Holy moly.
Well, back to back again, coming from Saudi Arabia. What an impressive gameplay that they show us. Even though without the double or back-to-back winner chicken dinner, I believe that Saudi Arabia's point is actually still up there. But with this kind of gameplay that they show us, I think Saudi Arabia for tomorrow, for the last day of group stage, they only need to chill, man.
For me, it's safe to say Saudi Arabia does not need to go to the fire stage tomorrow.
Yeah.
They can chill at the water stage. swimming,
Swimming.
playing volleyball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
and
still.
still can qualify to the finals because not only they are the first team that already achieved 200 more points. With that chicken dinner, it's not only an early stage of 200 points, but it already closed with 250 points. So might as well will be qualified.
Yeah, obviously, because with that kind of, you know what? I'm gonna count how many 6 winner chicken dinner.
6 winner chicken dinner.
Already secured by
1,
Saudi
2,
Arabia. Yes.
3, 4.
For
Yeah.
for yesterday,
6.
2
Yeah.
today. So yeah, it's been a crazy way for Saudi Arabia. So but this is it, Ragnarok.
This is a very fatal movement. When you already knew one of your player being knocked down, why I want to criticize this a lot, Donna. He already knew one player already being knocked down, one of his teammates.
Yeah.
Why the following up is not by using some utility like
Yeah.
nades or Molotov?
Or maybe because 2 of the men is like approaching Ragnarok actually, so they
Okay.
kind of scared to like throw in the nades and something.
I mean,
Why not they didn't back up, right?
I mean-
back up and then throw the utilities
Yeah.
because like the information is there, right?
especially the third person. The third person still can pause the movement, right? He can still push the brakes and go to the lower ground again and use the utility.
Again, Eldoge.
What is that?
Short decision
Short
making.
decision making.
I
Even
think-
though the player's so tall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he doesn't believe in short term, I guess.
What is short?
What is
I
short?
only know tall.
290
Okay.
centimeters. Oh my god.
Okay, then maybe he should like learn some short terms in,
Yeah.
in
I-
everything in life.
And I hope when he stays in Indonesia, he knows what does short mean.
Oh, finally.
But this is it. The mega monsters, I guess. This is not only your normal one, but already evolved one. Because back again with another chicken dinner. It is already 6 winner chicken dinner coming from Saudi, 27 points right now. And following him or following them, it's still up and down.
Yeah.
South Korea is one of the example, even though they're not playing right now. But I think same with South Korea is Sri Lanka, because Sri Lanka sometimes they're on the top of their performance, but sometimes kind of normal or even drop down to the Tucson area. So yeah, we hope again from for the last 3 games, I believe.
3 games
3 games.
for BNC.
Yeah, for BNC, there will be another surprise coming for the viewers, for us, and for all esports enthusiasts around the world. Yeah.
Exactly. And I cannot really wait what Group B has to serve later on, because like looking at the first 3 games, Group B, they are really promising actually in terms of their gameplay,
Yeah.
which evolving, but 88 throwable used is wow. I know it's infinity, but 88 is not that big of a
Yeah.
number here to use. But longest distance elimination though, I'm quite impressed with 370 meters coming
Totally
from
true.
again Lathe.
Late is one player who stole the show, I guess, today, because not only 12 elimination. Right now, he shows us the longest distance elimination. So a very compact player. He can do the close combat. He can manage the pressure. He can even did a long range battle. So he is so good. But Ascatone, one of the famous player around the world,
Yeah.
the player from R8 or Rico, 7 elimination, 770 damage, only 71 heals, means that the movement from Saudi is so on point. They are not exposed by the other players, by the other teams. They can hold their position well, and all the fight, the body system works. 24 minutes, 1 second, a very full Sunhawk gameplay. And again, shout out to Saudi Arabia.
Oh my god, really, this is like this second half of the year has been like Middle Eastern time
Yeah.
in terms of shining, in terms of like PUBG
Oh
Mobile.
my
Sims. So 230, it's even like close to 100 gap point between Saudi Arabia and Brunei.
Yeah, The exact point is 98, but still close to 100 points. And even though they are not playing for about 6 games, let's say about 12 games, Donna.
Yeah.
It's already happened for about 12 games months. You can see Azerbaijan, Senegal, even the highest is Libya with only 129 points. So 98 points is still a huge peak of numbers to be collected at what do we say, 12 games.
12 games.
12 games. So it's not easy. And I think it's safe to say Saudi Arabia, welcome to the grand final.
Welcome to the grand final and get ready to face the other PMGs, this
Oh.
contender.
Can't wait.
And also Indonesia contender.
Yeah.
Well, that is the end of the series between Group A versus C. And after this, we're going to have the last series of today, which is going to meet between Group B versus C. But before that, we're going to toast back to our amazing host, which is my bestie,
Okay.
Brenda Kuan. Take it away.
Take it away, Brenda.
Thank you so much to my besties. It's Donoviska and also Eldoge. What an amazing casters. Thank you so much. And what an amazing gameplay. The winner is Saudi Arabia again. Wow. You got a chicken for 2 times for a day. Oh, it's getting hotter here. And I believe you can't wait to see the next match, right? But before that, we would like to have a break for a while. So don't go anywhere. Stay with us.